Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. This is according to Biafra activist as he quoted, Fulani herders attacks Igbos again in IMO with their cows as Wike ban open grazing in Aso Rock. Ya bụ ozi ka esi wee bịa tata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esi ya bụ ozi, tụsakwara anyị ozi a, itinyela ya aka na share button ka ozi a rute ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwanụ ka emesịa.
To see how we will stop because we cannot allow cows inside the city. It can be outside the city. That is what is supposed to be done. Because the grasses are outside the city. The grasses are not here. These are grasses we planted to beautify the city. It is not that one that they will eat. The one that we eat, it was in the area. So we make it, we will discuss. It's important. I mean, let us say it. You are driving towards the villa. Take for example, I see about 20, 30 cows goat. How if somebody, foreigners, they just come and see that, how would they feel? They say, what kind of city is there? So the truth must be told. It's not about anybody. We're not saying it shouldn't be Abaji, Kuche, no. So that, but we have to discuss with them. We won't take just immediate action. We need to discuss with them. We need to discuss all other ethnic groups that's in Abuja for their own understanding to know that this is true. We need to also, this motorcycle cannot take over the city. It's not possible. You are driving the road with a motorcycle. Even the motorcycle don't wear any security, no helmet, and it's carrying somebody at the back. Taking the pipe and taking over the whole place. We are going to provide alternative. Do you understand what I mean? We are going to provide alternative to reduce the suffering of the people who may not have the means to have their own private vehicles. I don't know what happened to mass transit for people have killed it. Each day you open television, you turn on your television, Wike. Even when Wike is not interested in what they are talking, but they are still. Some people now make these television houses to make money. What they do now, look, I want to appear tomorrow in channels. I want to appear. What will he say? Wike. Because if you don't talk Wike, the candidate will not know you are supporting him. So the only way the candidate will know you are supporting him, go to channels, go to Arise, go to AIT, and say Wike.
As they see with you, it depend them. Wike with your designers, he go they pepper them.
No, but whether you like it or not, if you don't wear it, which state will wear?
The FCC minister, Wike, has, come out again and openly ban open grazing. He said, this law, open grazing is outdated, and this Fulani herdsmen take their cattle to for them to feed them. What's your take? Do you think that this law will last?
Thanks for having me on your wonderful channel. And I must always say that this man is the face behind the channel, and he must show, which is very good. We're having him once in a while now. But then, Governor Wike has done the right thing. The Fulani does not own Nigeria. That's always been my opinion. One Nigeria. Let me start from that one Nigeria. The so-called one Nigeria is a scam. It's a scam. You have my brother here from Edo State. Ask my brother Ogo State. We are not the same. We don't have similar cultures. Yes, we are from the southern part of Nigeria. We are peaceful. We don't have the same culture.
I don't know Oduduwa.
And we can say Oduduwa. I'm talking about them. Yeah, if we look back, I'm saying Oduduwa and Biafra, all these things. Okay. But an Edo man is not the same as a Yoruba man. It's not the same as an Igbo man. God bless all the tribes. You understand? Okay, now, but we are in the south. Yoruba, Igbo, Calabar, Edo, Mishekri, Isha, all of them, we are in the south. The Fulanis are not even Nigeria. Let me start from there. Then how did they become so powerful? Because they conquered the Hausa people. And then the British, who are the, I must tell our viewers today, the British are the problem of Nigeria. They are a problem. That's why they don't like the Igbo people. Because the Igbo people knows that these British are hypocrites. Go and look at it. The Britain, they don't like the Igbo people. And that's why it is very hard for an Igbo man to become Nigerian president. Or the Britain don't like them. But they expose the hypocrisy. The Igbo people, they expose the hypocrisy of the British government.
You see that the Igbos were the one that were more, I don't say more exposed or enlightened than the other tribes in Nigeria.
Not like I say we are not one. Let me give you an example. If an elderly man did something wrong, or a leader in the north, a Fulani, nobody can correct him because it's being seen like a mini god. In Yoruba land, it will be 50-50. Some will correct, some will tell you, oh, Agbalagba is an elderly man. But in Igbo land, if you're an elderly person, do something, everybody will like you're a bad person.
Go against you.
You see that we are not the same. You understand? We are not equal. So the Igbos, they went against the British people. That is why look at what they did when they came to Nigeria. They brought this indirect rule. It worked perfectly well in the north. It worked 50% in Yoruba. It's there in history. It failed woefully in Igbo land because they don't have a central authority. They don't have king. They are Republicans. I've always maintained. That's why before I go to the issue of whether Wike banned the Fulani, we must know where the Fulanis are coming from. They came from Futajalon.
And for the that those that don't understand, where is Futajalon? Where is it located?
They call it so-called Senegambia or Guinea, but they are not Nigeria. These people are not Nigeria. They came through Usman Afodio, who came to say he came to refurbish Islam. The other people, they accepted Islam, and that was how he was able to penetrate. The same thing, enemy, how Yoruba people lost Kwara State, but then Yoruba are now waking up. Before I go to the issue of Wike, let me even tell you something you don't know. Ebuka said, go and Google it. Ebuka said that the Fulani have to beg Buhari to come out to politics because Yoruba under Obasanjo, the OPC, simply means the Oodua People's Congress, they wanted to take back Kwara from Fulani. That's why they brought in Buhari. This is a statement of facts. So we have seen the hypocrisy. We have seen that these people are not our brothers. We are not one in this country. That message must be passed through to everybody who has ears.
But the president have come out and said severally, that's Tinubu, has come out and said that anybody wanting to truncate the oneness of Nigeria will be severely dealt with. They
don't want us in the first place. Nobody can truncate anything. You cannot give what you don't have. We have never been one. It is a fact now. How are we one? Okay, what makes us one?
I think it's only the political light.
God bless you. Somebody must join together. That must make. Let me go to this of nnamdi Kanu. Before I want to talk about this weekend. Nnamdi Kanu, the Igbo people see him as a good man. But the elites, the governors, are they fighting for his release? The governors, are they fighting for the release of nnamdi Kanu? Ask yourself.
In the southeast.
If you are watching me, don't comment if I'm lying. Don't comment, like I share, but don't comment. The Igbo people, I mean your governors, are they fighting for the senators? The senators, yes. The businessmen. It is the poor people who this man is fighting for. Please let him go. The rich men don't want Nigeria to do it. They are enjoying the country. You understand? So that's okay. Now that Wike has given them, will they go? They won't leave. And if they don't go, Wike cannot do anything because Nigeria seems to be like a Fulani republic. Okay, look at it now. In Nigeria, as I'm talking now, you want to enter unitary school, there's a percentage that a Yoruba man must have, and Igbo man must have, and then a man from the north. And somebody is telling you that both of you, that the three of you are the same. You one. When the Igbo people must have a higher mark, Yoruba must have a higher mark, not have lower mark. But then, all of you enter unitary school, and when there's a chance for appointment, the Fulani people always, or the outside always have. Go and look at federal executive, I mean about them, federal agencies, they are always there. I'm telling you, once you're educated, you are from the north, you're likely to see a job. That's the fact. But here in the south, they call it the quota system. You don't understand. So So we have never been one.
But do you not think that because of the power that the British, have given to these Fulanis, that's why, they feel that they are the owner of the country?
They say born to rule. And I've been asking that question. Who is born to rule and who is born to serve and who is born to be a slave? In a nation, somebody say they are born to rule. And you must meet them. That's why he said, if you look at Peter Obi, he left and I was going to be building borehole in the north. Tinubu left Yoruba land here. Anytime there's market fire in the north, he give them money. When there was market fire in Yoruba land, you must try to please them. Look at Obasanjo. They wanted to frustrate him. They brought Sharia law to the north. I'm telling you, these are facts. Go and check it. Now, Obasanjo have no power to hold them. He allowed Sharia law in other tenor. When Yaradua came in, they were quiet. Yaradua came in immediately. Boko Haram started expanding. That they even kidnapped, to me it's an Hollywood movie, but then they kidnapped Chibok girls. And when one of those girls, they ask the girl, come and talk. She could not even speak English. Primary 1 to primary 6, she told to just, and this girl is supposedly writing Wike. So what does that tell you about the so-called the unity of Nigeria? So that unity is a fast. See, we must always hammer on this. Let people know where you stand. That this country is an illusion scheme. It's like a dream, an illusion where somebody just dreaming, thinking we are not one. The Fulani does not see you as a brother. You understand? The Igbo man is everywhere do their business. Anywhere you go, those are Igbo man run away from there. But the Igbo man, they are paying for their shops. So the Fulani too, they should also, if you want to buy a lamb or a cow, pay to the natives. Don't go and try to overpower them, and say because you want a land. You understand? The same thing too. Yoruba people too. They travel. They are part of Nigeria. The Igbo are known for business. Yoruba are known for this artisanship. I'm talking about personal education. They are doing outdoor plumbing, everything. If you see Yoruba anywhere too, he has found a way to rent his shop, do this work. But you just come from somewhere, bring your cow all the way from the north to the southern part of Nigeria. You don't want to pay. You are eating. Your cows are eating the crops of the farmers. And don't forget, and the question is, how did the cane that they used to flog cows become AK-47? Nobody's asking that. When I talk, as I said, don't comment. How did the cane, which they used to flog cow, how did that cane suddenly become AK-47? In my language, Okpakon, simply means it's only a cane that the header used to drive his cow. How did that cane become AK-47?
But there was a video I saw where there was reported that when Buhari was in office, his spokesman Shehu Gaba, actually gave, or the Buhari government gave $100 million, for the purchase of arms for these Fulani herdsmen. That's I think proof, the report that what Uzodinma said, that Buhari was brought in to continue the Fulani agenda in Nigeria. But just like you said, we know that these Fulani herdsmen might not want to leave Abuja because
they won't leave. And they won't leave now. They've always said that you don't. So if you have never encountered these people, I've had encounter with them. They said every part of Nigeria belongs to them. I've been said that. They said it now. That is why now they formed the ESN, which the government has banned. That they say they don't have backing of the government. But at least he said he formed the ESN to protect his people. After the IGBO governors formed Ebuka Obi, we have Ibe Agu Netim Baudogachi. I don't know what they are doing. If they are doing well, don't comment there. They are not doing well. But I'm not saying that. So you can see. For example, there's Operation Rainbow in Plateau State. They refuse to give them sophisticated weapons. Even Amotekun here in our Yoruba land here, they don't have sophisticated weapons. But how are the Fulani how are they able to have access to AK-47, a so-called herdsmen?
That's a big question.
So that's a very big question. So if you know the answer. But then they don't know
them.
Who still believe that one day Nigeria will get better. And you are one Nigeria. Little by little, when our eyes go declare. Look at today, the US has issued a directive to their citizens not to come to Nigeria. It's on the papers. Go ahead with today's paper. The USA have said don't come to this country because of banditry, kidnapping, even poor healthcare. Okay, look at it now. The governor of former governor of Kano State, former APC chairman to Ganduje now, is in London office in UK. So what is the hope of me and you, who are Nigerian citizens, if we get sick? Well, then you still believe in one Nigeria.
So when we get sick now, we cannot you know, actually those that don't have money to even buy malaria drugs are presently
The problem.
in the country. You know, they cannot even feed themselves, or talk less more of buying, you know, drugs for themselves. But this elite politician just also what happened to Buhari now. He traveled out and was brought in back as a cargo. Ganduje too. We also heard that this person to seek former head of state Abdul Salam Abubakar.
So I've always been saying that. I remember when somebody said that I'm a pastor came at that time and said all the enemies of Biafra will be going. I don't know what it means, so maybe they are going one by one. I don't know. But then I ask a question before my viewers. I said, is this country only good to be a burial ground? I will answer that question. That all your leaders now go and look at their families, they are abroad. Some of them have children abroad. Some of them have different companies abroad. I'm talking about even, for example, they go medical abroad.
Ngwano dalo nene no ụmụnne m dịkwunu si na-esere n'Igbo Media. Gịnị kunu nwere ikwu na nkọwa nke unu gbasịta maka ihe nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa? Gwa ya ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịanụ.